Greetings YouTube, and rejoice! For this day, actually yesterday, Nintendo have chosen to reverse and cancel the Creators Program. No longer will we have to pay over a small percentage of the advertising revenue, also complete control over whether the video even appears on YouTube, to Nintendo. Now, we will have a say. Now, finally, we will have control over whether our videos appear uninterrupted by the people at Nintendo. I say people, I mean shitheads. We will now be able to post our content and adhere to the basic rules of fair use. Yay! Today is a blessed day, and Nintendo smiles down upon us, and we thank them for this bounty. You know what? Don't thank them for this. Don't thank them for this, because it's been 3 bloody years. Sorry, there's only so much ye olde speak I can put up with before I lose my thread. In case you hadn't heard or you hadn't gotten the gist yet, Nintendo has ended the Creators Program after 3 sodding years. I don't cover Nintendo stuff, and after this, I'm even less inclined to cover their shit. Their stuff isn't shit. I know lots of people like it, but even though I don't cover it, lots of other people have wanted to. The Nintendo Switch, I don't own one, but I know that it is ridiculously popular, and people have been wanting for months. For how long has it been out now? For a year, that console and all the games, and people have been wanting to talk about it, and they haven't been able to because not YouTube. Well, YouTube isn't exactly a bastion of copyright, but Nintendo have been arseheads about this. The Creators Program, there's several words I could apply to it. Things like stealing money and control, extortion, racketeering. There's a few other choice words I dare say I could come up with given time. But I don't think it was ever really about the money, though. I think it was more about the control. It's a case of, if you put out a video liking their content, they allow you to put it up, as long as you pay them a little bit of money, of course. And if they don't like what your video says, they can just go, no, we're not going to let you put it up anyway. In other words, they fuck you in both ends. They fuck you coming and going. It's just, I'm not giving them credit for this, because they imposed this on everybody in the first place. But I know that there will be plenty of people out there on YouTube who will be thrilled, utterly thrilled by this. And I know that I forget what the game is. I know that because I don't keep up with the Nintendo Switch, I know that there's a major video game coming out either at the end of the year or the beginning of next year or something. December, it's Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I knew it was something like that. I didn't want to say it in case I got it wrong. But it is. And I know everyone's going to want to cover that. And now they will be able to. There are a few caveats. For example, if you record the video footage like I do with a separate capture card, you do have to make sure that you include your content and commentary in with the video. If you just include their footage, then they'll still block it. Unless you use the Nintendo Switch's own software to record it, in which case you're fine. But otherwise, by and large, the rules now adhere to what you would expect, or what you would hope to expect from video game publishers on YouTube these days. Just let you get on with it. Yeah. I mean, trailer reactions are always a little bit iffy, because the trailer reactions are pre-assembled trailers, whereas gameplay footage is more unique to you. You know, the video game company owns the intellectual rights to the game, but it doesn't own the rights to your personal playthrough. But, yeah. I don't think it'll be difficult to adhere to these new rules. If you want to know what the new rules are, Nintendo have very helpfully and graciously included them on their website. I'll put a link in the description below for this. But I mean, they say that we are humbled every day by your loyalty and passion for Nintendo's games, characters and worlds, and respect. Sorry, I couldn't even say that with a straight face. And respect that you want to be able to express yourself creatively by sharing your own original videos and images using content from our games. We respect you. We respect that you have a right to your own material and copyright, like fuck you do. I don't know why they've made this decision. And primarily, I don't know why they've made this decision because I don't know why they made the blunder of doing the creators program in the first place. I mean, I kind of do because the money, but mainly the control. But it wasn't worth the negative publicity. Even with the Nintendo Switch's insane popularity and caused a resurgence from the company. Maybe that's it. Maybe now they're thinking that people have nothing but good things to say about them. So now they're perfectly happy about everyone just saying whatever because they know it's going to be positive. I don't know. But these new rules, well, guidelines. And I like it, there's a line that they keep repeating. If I can find it and repeat it. This is the line they keep repeating in the rule, so commit it to memory. We reserve the right to remove any content that we believe is unlawful, infringing, inappropriate, or not in line with these guidelines. And they also say that we may update these guidelines from time to time, so please refer to the latest version before sharing your content. So you might want to bookmark this page, you know, just in case you accidentally step outside the bounds of the law. How dare you? But yeah, they repeat that line over and over again. However, we reserve the right to remove any content that we believe is unlawful, infringing, inappropriate, or not in line with the guidelines. Any other... Where is it? There, here we go again. We also reserve the right to remove any content that we believe is unlawful, infringing, inappropriate, or not in line with the guidelines. Just in case you need the point hammering home anymore, you know, that... Yes, we reserve the right to remove any content that we believe is unlawful, infringing, inappropriate, or not in line with the guidelines. Jesus. They really want you to remember that line, so yeah, make it your screensaver. That's my advice. Anyway, so this is good news for creators, for people who share this content, but I ain't giving any credit to Nintendo. I might be inclined to think nicely of them over this in 3 years' time, because that's how long the creators program has been in place. But yeah, this is, as far as I'm concerned, this is Nintendo just coming into line with what everybody else was already doing. I'm not giving you credit for suddenly doing what everybody else was doing already. You don't deserve it. Not after the shite that you've been doing already. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. This is just a random rant about this. I literally woke up this morning, very early in the morning, because I had to go to work first. Flip BBC News, flipping through the red button options, and it was there, this news story. I had to read it twice. I thought I'd misread it at first. Jesus. I've been looking around online to see if anybody else is talking about this, just to make sure that BBC News weren't lying to me. God, but no, this is actually a thing. So, yay! Good! Finally! I love the death of the creators program. But I ain't giving credit to Nintendo, and neither should anybody else. Feel free to do your videos now, though. But just make sure you read this. Otherwise, they'll get you.